Hey guys, Irit here with a new process video, and in this video I'm going to show you the two layouts that I created for the Altenew blog hop that I participated in. This video will probably go live after the hop has already hopped, and make sure you check it out. Actually, I think it would just be better if I try to upload this on the same day of the blog hop. So there is a giveaway in the hop. So hopefully, if I manage to get this video up on time, check the description box for links to the hop. There's all kinds of giveaways. So yeah, you want to get in on that action. And I have to say it was difficult to make the first layout because there are so many papers in this collection, and the reason that I included both of my layouts in one video is because I kind of skipped, I didn't film everything like all the process of the first one, so I didn't want to leave that video alone. I thought that would be a little bit disappointing because I think soon from here it will move on to the still shots of the finished page. So I went with this gorgeous purple background and then added that strip of white and gray polka dots to kind of break it down a little bit and help the photo pop more. And I layered a bunch of pattern papers behind my photo, and then I fussy cut these gorgeous flowers from one of the pattern papers, and I'm going to use those and some black and white flowers as my embellishments. So this actually doesn't have a lot of embellishments, and you can see me just fussing so much. The thing is that also this collection, the Reflections collection from Altenew, it has a little bit of a travel theme. And I didn't really have travel photos that I wanted to scrap at that moment, so I kind of had to make it work. I totally did, and there are tons of embellishments that are not travel themed and work with pretty much everything. But yeah, a few of the pieces, you know, I couldn't just use whatever I wanted. I had to kind of make sense out of it. And there are these kind of like punch out sheets of die cuts, and they have these white flowers that I thought were really, really gorgeous. And I thought it would be fun to back them with this gorgeous paper. I love this kind of rainbow watercolor paper, love it. And you can totally make something like this yourself if you don't have this collection. Using watercolors or your mists, for example, that would work well too. Just take a big brush and swipe it across, and if you want those overlapping lines, you need to wait for the color to dry before you apply the next color. So yeah, I think that would be fun to make that, to create that paper on my own. But anyway, I don't know where I went there. Probably forgot the camera running. Sorry about that. So anyway, you can see that I backed that flower there, and yeah, and that's and then I kind of I didn't use it on this layout, but I will use it on the next layout. So I kept this simple with a few embellishments. Some of these flowers I cut out from a different pattern paper, and some are stamped just with black ink. Love that black and white look. So moving on to layout number 2. Again, I'm starting with, this time I'm starting with a piece of white cardstock because I really wanted to use that rainbow paper, but I didn't want to use it as a whole 12 by 12. I wanted some more white space. So I cut a strip of it, and then I also cut around it, so kind of fussy cut, sort of speak, those watercolor stripes. I think that looks good and a little bit more interesting than just a strip of that paper. And this time I'm using 2 photos of Ella, my eldest, and we were together in, we were just walking in town, and we happened to come across this festival that was going on, and of course they had some soap bubbles and then just some glue bubbles that stay on your finger like that. It's just, you know, it stays like this bubble. It's not like a soap bubble that explodes unless you smoosh it, and then it does. So I made these photos and I really love them, and yeah, and I wanted to scrap them. So for both of these layouts, if I haven't mentioned this already, I'm using the Altenew Reflections scrapbook collection that came out, I think, in the beginning of this year. And in the blog hop, you can find tons of amazing, talented women and their creations, and you can enjoy lots of inspiration on how to use this collection. So that's me moving things around. Gosh, I don't know. I think lately I'm either really hesitant with layouts and moving things around and moving, or I'm completely just, you know, stick it down. I'll figure it out later if I need to fix it. It's really either one or the other, and I kind of need to find the in between, or just, you know, like stick it down and move on. I don't like it when I start fussing too much. So I'm going to kind of customize one of the little embellishments, and I'm going to stamp, I'm not sure that the date will make it into the final layout, but I will be using the little stamp set that you see on the left side of the screen that has vacation in it. It has also the words "Love This" in typewriter font, which I love. And I'm going to stamp that on just one of the pattern papers. Oh, there I go. See, stamped "Love This." And then I'm going to use my fabulous tab punch. Love that thing. And yeah, I had to get the placement a little bit better. I fussed around a little bit with that one. And I'm gonna make that little tab, and I love this punch. It's super cute and I need to use it more. I should just keep it out on my table, because pretty much it works with pretty much every layout, because you can always tuck a little tab behind your photos, and yeah, and you know, you can use any pattern paper you have. It's fantastic. I should just leave it out. And yeah, I wanted to layer that tab on that little speech bubble from the punch out sheet. It's really cute, and it has that little heart on it in purple, and yeah, but I wanted to add a detail to it. So now I'm taking it to my sewing machine, and I'm going to add some stitching, which is just a lovely added detail. And yeah, I was getting a little bit annoying with my color coordinating tone on tone stuff, and I told myself to get over it and, you know, be able to put that tab with the yellow paper, not exactly where the yellow paper is already on the page. That probably didn't make any sense. Anyway, just telling myself to you know, just spread those embellishments all over the layout without worrying about just, you know, layering them tone on tone. So I'll get over it eventually. Moving it around, I like it there. And I think I'll probably fuss with it a little bit, but it will end up staying there. Now, those cute little flowers that you see there, that I stamped them with black ink on that rainbow paper, and I thought about layering them kind of in the same spot on the paper, so it created kind of a nice effect. But I don't know, I had already stuff going on, and I didn't think about it too much, so it didn't really work with the placement of them. But that's a fun idea, you know, because you get 2 sheets of every pattern in this kit. So you could do some creative stamping and then kind of layer it on another piece of paper with the same pattern. I think these things are hard to explain and are not making a lot of sense. So yeah, if you watch my videos, you probably see that here I am fussing a little bit more than usual. I don't know, things were just not really working. I want to use these lovely punch out flowers that I backed with more of that rainbow paper. but it's kind of the orientation that they looked best in didn't work exactly for me in the areas where I wanted to place them. It was a whole thing, but I think here I was kind of like, no, not yet. I took a break, and then when I came back to it, there. Now it's the next day. You see that the light is a bit different because it's very early in the day and the light was still cooler. So here I was like, okay, commit. I can't, I hate fussing too long with the same things. Just glue things down and, you know, kind of in the way that I already knew that they would work, and stop trying to see maybe there's somewhere better. So this is me committing, and again I used some of those stamped flowers, and the set is called, the stamp set I used is called Wild Hibiscus, and it's one of my favorites. I've used it a ton. It has a bunch of sketchy looking flowers and some birds and butterflies. It's a fantastic set, and yeah, it's just simply the stamped in black ink, and I think it looks great. You know, there's no need for coloring or anything, even though that's always fun, but it also looks great just like that, especially when you pair it with something like this rainbow paper that is just so colorful. So I thought it worked really well together, all that color and then those pops of black and white. And eventually you see me getting annoyed with that flower, and then I was like, okay, just put it where it looks good and don't worry too much about it. And adding another one of that speech bubbles, that makes it kind of 3. I have one with my journaling, one with that tab that I made, and then another one at the top that says love this. I wasn't sure if I want the flower on the photo or beneath it, and then I decided beneath it because on it was just a little bit too distracting. My title will be Love This. Not super imaginative, but that's me and titles. What can I say? But yeah, I love this kind of brush stroke font. It looks fantastic. And then the love word is a piece of acetate from the kit. And my final touches will be these wooden buttons. They are gorgeous, so I'm just going to add a bunch of them sprinkled across the layout. You could do like a tone on tone thing. I surprisingly managed not to do this, and just all the colors worked really well together, so there was no need for, you know, getting all anal about it. And yeah, that's it. I had a lot of fun making these 2 layouts. The collection is gorgeous, and I recommend that you check out the blog post on my blog and the blog hop. I have links to all the other participants, and don't forget about the to participate in the giveaway if that's still going on. Bad YouTuber. So here are my close-up shots. Thanks for watching. I wish you a great day. Bye.